And we're in Texas! Texas, drive safely the Texas way. You gotta love Texas's spirit over in the Lone Star State. They definitely love Texas. Just west of Amarillo, Texas, on the I-40 is one of the most iconic roadside attractions in America. Cadillac Ranch is a series of Cadillacs with their noses in the ground, and you can go spray paint them all you like. It is a really enjoyable experience, and I strongly recommend it. Also, while in Amarillo, Texas, you gotta go to the Big Texan Steak Ranch. This place is amazing. They've got this 72-ounce steak challenge that if you eat that whole meal in an hour, you get it for free. But it is a really fun place. The food's really good, and the atmosphere is just fantastic. So we decided to check out a city that we've never seen before, and we decided to go to Wichita Falls. And of course, if you're going to a town that says falls in the name, then you're gonna want to see the falls. Well, guess what? Back in the 1880s, I guess the falls were destroyed in a flood. In the 1980s, they decided to put the falls back in Wichita, and they rebuilt the falls. And it's beautiful, it's pretty, but here's the problem. I don't know why, but they've decided not to turn on the falls. So, Wichita Falls. Yep, Wichita Falls. I wish there was a start button. I would have paid like 10 bucks. And at the top of Wichita Falls, there's these cool outlooks and the cemetery. And there's the I-44. So you can actually technically see the falls from I-44. So you don't actually have to come up here. I wish the falls were on. It would have made it a lot more interesting, but it's okay. Still really pretty. Okay, so you'd think that the world's littlest skyscraper was that thing over there, but turns out it's that thing right there. Look at how cute that is. So you're probably asking yourself, well, what's the story about this littlest skyscraper? Well, from what I've heard and read, it seems that in 1912, there was a great oil boom in this area of Texas. People had a lot of money and they wanted to build up Wichita Falls. New houses were being built. People were buying the latest in technology in buggies and in cars. A man named Newby-McMohan came to Wichita Falls and drew up some plans for a multi-story building to be used as office space near the busy train depot district. McMahon was able to get investors to put in about $200,000 towards this new building, which is about $3 million today. And when he drew up the plans, he put the dimensions in inches and not feet. And so the investors actually signed the plans, not looking at the fine print that he was literally going to build it in inches, not feet. Now he did this because the amount of property that he had available for this building wasn't much, and so he had to fit it on that small plot of land, but the investors didn't know that. So the littlest skyscraper was built, and the investors were very angry about this. They filed a lawsuit, but because they signed the plans, the judge agreed that it was a binding contract. So the original building was supposed to be a 40-story building that was supposed to be 480 feet high. The actual size of the building is 4 stories and only 40 feet high. That just proves you gotta read the fine print. And here's the stairway for the littlest skyscraper. And they've actually turned it into a boutique. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. This is amazing.
This is amazing.
Dad!
I love that they just turned it into a store.
Me too.
Dad, can you stand on those train tracks?